So good morning. Again, this is Karen with Veronica's Tarot, and I want to thank you for your patience while I'm doing this in a hotel room. And it's like the lighting's so bad. It's either really too dark or really too light, so my apologies. But, you know, a reading's a reading. So let's get this going. This is daily energy. We're going to do the current situation, present influence, future influence, the unknown or unseen, and the challenge, what to watch for, advice, and outcome. And let's get going here. Okay, so current situation. And remember, this is a daily reading, so this means that, you know, the energies are, you know, within the day, or, you know, it's just not big. So present influence, we got the King of Swords as the current situation, present influence, Six of Pentacles. Future influence is Six of Cups, two sixes there. Okay, what we don't see, or what is the unknown, we have the Sun. Beautiful. Challenge today, Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay, what to look for or watch for is Eight of Wands, and our advice, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like we had that, and I could be wrong. Yesterday was a busy day, so I feel like we've had that. Outcome, Four of Cups. Oh, interesting. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, King of Wands is the energy of motivation, and I think we just talked about this yesterday. Being motivated and being driven. They are usually more, they're more assertive. They're more of that fire energy, a lot of energy. So I feel like whatever this is has that energy to it, whatever the situation is to you. So the current situation being the King of Swords, which is odd because it's really quite opposite of the King of Wands. I do almost feel like this could be a person like that is being very direct with you, someone that's come in and or you needing to be direct, but I feel like it's someone being direct with you. Like this is a situation, any life area where they're coming in and saying, okay, just being super direct. And it's almost probably, it can be overwhelming because that energy of the king can be good and can be bad, because the person behind that can be very almost too much, and it could be hurtful. They don't think about what they're saying. They're just very, since they're so direct, they don't mince words, and they don't think about the other person's feelings on the other side. They just don't. It doesn't mean that they're evil or bad. They just don't think that way, and they're focused on just, you know, getting the point across. Six of Pentacles is in the present influence, and and I didn't show you the king. I like to show, I'm sorry. That's the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles in the present influence. So Six of Pentacles is about being in a position where you can share, and where it should be a give and take, but sometimes it's a warning that it's not. And I believe that this is a give and take, and I think that could be influencing this attitude of the king. Like maybe they're feeling like they want it more give and take, maybe they're feeling like it's not. And so the influence is that feeling of, let's make it equal here, let's both take the responsibility. It needs to be, you know, balanced as far as give and take goes. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why he's being so articulate about it, and it's not necessarily a he, and so direct, because feeling a little bit like it's not. Now, Six of Cups is the future influence, and I feel like this is a good sign that comes in And it kind of reminds you a little bit of the past, but it's this really sweet energy because once you get to the point of the give and take, you have a good working relationship, love relationship, friendship, whatever. Once you get past that abruptness, you have the sweet, nice energy, and that's what's influencing it. And I think what's interesting here, and that's what's going to be in the future, is this all kind of plays out. So the Six of Pentacles is kind of the why, um, in a way. It's also the King of Wands can be too, but that energy is coming in, and it maybe came in so fast that it's like, okay, um, let's get this right. And I feel like with having the sixes, two sixes there, I feel like um, it's really a good energy because sixes are, those mini completions in the tarot, and they're that next step. You've got three sixes and nines. So, yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. The unknown is the sun. So, this is something that brings you joy. And you may not even see it right away, but I think once that Six of Cups energy comes in, this joy happens. And I feel like, yeah, it's going to feel really good. And the challenge is the Ace of Cups. So this is always a little hard for me, right? I feel like the Ace of Cups is a really good card. So how is this a challenge? Well, I think it is. I think there's some kind of relationship brewing here, but the challenge is, does it start? Does it not start? What do we do with it? Because that's kind of, when I'm looking at these two cards together, the two sixes, let me pull those out. This is the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. To me, they both feel like there's some kind of discussion going on, almost like um, trying to figure things out. And I feel like that's what the Ace challenge is what do we do with this relationship? Do we start something? Do we not? How do we work this? So Eight of Wands is what to watch for. This isn't going back, I think, more to the King of Wands. This is the energies coming in. This is something coming in really fast. It's watch for some kind of message coming in. I would say this is probably a message. Keep your eye out for some kind of message, probably written or text, could be a phone call, email, but it's something that's going to come in that really sets this relationship, partnership right. So I feel like you need to really watch for that message coming in, and that's what I feel like that totally is a message. Sometimes Eight of Wands can be travel, but I feel like in this case, no, it's a message coming in. The outcome is the Four of Cups, and I think that's almost a warning. The Four of Cups means that you're going to be getting something out of this, but it's not necessarily everything you want. And that could be why the Ace of Cups is the challenge, is that you're expecting something more. You're expecting something really deep and a really good relationship. And it could happen, but being the outcome of the Four of Cups, I think it's not quite what you expect. It's not bad. It's just not quite what you expect. To me, a lot of the Four of Cups energy is not appreciating what you have and not looking at what you have, instead wanting more. So it could be that feeling of wanting more, and that's why the Ace of Cups is a challenge, because the Four of Cups being the outcome. The advice is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is just really, basically taking care of her family, her home, she's, she has everything she needs, money, a home. She's comfortable. And when we say money and home, I don't mean like rich and fancy stuff. I mean more like, she's comfortable. She's got what she needs. So I think that advice is saying, just know that you have what you need. This Four of Cups outcome is saying you want more, but know that you have what you need. Know that you have everything. You don't have to take less. If you expect more and want more, then that's what you deserve. If you are looking at things incorrectly, then maybe you need to, take a step back and go, well, yeah, no, this is good. I mean, is my expectations ridiculously high, or are they reasonable, and this is what I want and this is what I should stick to? So I think those are also the things we need to look at in the advice, because of that Four of Cups feeling, is that you're, you know, again, it can be either or. It can be a good thing. Hey, this is what I want. I want this big thing. I want this Ace of Cups. And guess what? I'm not getting that full thing. And I'm going to find out from this message coming in with the Eight of Wands. And that's going to bring that conclusion. Again, the Four of Cups can be exactly a good thing. If you're expecting more and want more, and it's important to you, then you stick by, right? And that's what the Queen of Pentacles is saying, that know that you deserve what you want and that you have everything you need. So this is an extra. This is above and beyond, right? This is a whatever's happening here is an extra. You've got everything. Don't worry about that. Know that this is an extra. So yeah, I like that. I like it. So keep that in mind. And to know that you'll know this by this person or attitude of really being direct and honest. And it might be something you need to bring out too, but I feel like that's energy that's coming into you from someone, and that's causing this whole thing. I think it's actually good, and I think that that things will be fine regardless of this Four of Cups, whether you are getting what you want or not. This is not, the Four of Cups is not a negative thing, because it's not necessarily it's not necessarily bad. It's just decide, is this what, am I asking for too much, or am I being reasonable in this request, in this situation? So there you have it. I hope this resonated. Again, I apologize for this nice little lighting, but it is what it is. So we'll try to, keep this up. It is what it is. Thanks.